Yeah, Gladrap's only been around about 3 or 4 years, and it basically started off with out of a garage really, and still is operating like that in a sense. We had a passion for boxing, fight sport, combat sport, but also highlighting everything from grassroots up to the likes of Joseph Parker, the Jeff Horn. So it just started off from interest, and it's just growing organically year on year.
So how receptive are the boxers to being interviewed? Like, do they generally appreciate that there needs to be some coverage?
They do, and we've got a pretty loyal following. But one thing I'd say with New Zealanders compared to Americans or Australians, they're quite humble. I run into fighters often, and sometimes they recognise us. Some are a little bit shy, but I think it's just the New Zealand attitude. And if you go to America and you see the likes of Mayweather and other fighters, you can see why not they get ahead, but they really sell themselves. They sell the fight. They sell the whole hype. In New Zealand, we are not behind in that sense, but we're a little bit humble. We're humble in that sense that we're not like the likes of Conor McGregor. But there are a few fighters out there that are starting to realise that you do need to talk a bit of a game to get out there a little bit further. Yeah. And there's others that don't, but they kind of let their hands do the talking.
Yeah, well, you must have to have a bit of a thick skin to push your way in sometimes.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, look, we cop it all. And even when I was writing for a long time, like 10 years ago for Rogue magazine, it's common to get the odd abuse thrown at you, or the odd irate phone call. We've got to ask the hard questions. We've got to get in front of people. We've got to communicate with them after they've either just KO'd someone or been KO'd, and it's quite a dramatic moment. And at times, the hardest thing with journalism is trying to be quite neutral. One of our gold moments that a lot of people loved and commented on is, we interviewed Robert Berridge in Hamilton after he had quite a controversial fight, and he was complaining about the ref, saying, this, that, the bloody, swearing. Then the ref walked in. So as he was saying that, we then turned the camera on the ref, and it wasn't planned. It was nowhere near planned, but it just happened, and it was moments like that where we captured magic. We don't really follow a season, we just follow the events within the Auckland region, because it's quite confined to the logistics side, so how far we can travel. We go as far as like Hamilton, Cambridge. I'm actually doing a show in Cambridge on the 22nd of September. But yeah, we'd love to cover everything. There's so many good events down at Wellington, Christchurch, Dunedin, even far north, but it's just about manpower.
Absolutely.
Gladrap's open to anyone and everybody being involved, and we do this for the love of boxing. We want to see boxing grow, and we're going to keep going until until the very end, until this journey takes us to where it does. So thanks for all the support.